If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 147 of My Player here on FIFA 15. Today we start with a game at home against Sunderland after in the last episode we were unfortunately knocked out of the FA Cup 2-1 against Liverpool. We've been selected though for the game against Sunderland and hopefully we'll be able to be selected for the game against Southampton as well. If not, we'll maybe play Chelsea or West Ham today, who knows. We haven't been in the first team every single game recently, but we have been in the first team for the past. Well, in the last episode, we played against Man United here, and we played against against Liverpool, in the FA Cup. Previous to that, we weren't selected for this Man United game, but were selected for the game against Swansea and the game against Norwich. So we're unsure as to whether we're a first team regular now, again, after being selected for 3 games back to back, or whether if I miss one game and as in don't put in a performance for one game, I'll get dropped again. I'm not sure, but hopefully we can put in a good performance here against Sunderland. Not the strongest of lineups. Got Joel Campbell starting on the right, no Alexis or Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in the starting lineup. Got Zelalem and Rojas in the midfield. No Aaron Ramsey, no Mesut Ozil. So I'm not sure how we'll get on, but we'll try our best, obviously, as we always do. If you enjoy the episode, then feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days. But right now, I'm going to jump into this game against Sunderland and hopefully come away with a bag full of goals. Gibbs with the throw. He's going to go to Santi. You see the midfielder kind of bust a gut to try and get level with me, to try and stop me from receiving the ball, but Wilshere might be able to find me. No, he's been tackled before he could pass it off, but Wilshere has found me now. Bit of space, let's go for a cheeky finesse. No, Costel Pantilimon with a good save. Obviously, it's always difficult to score against the giant Romanian, but we'll try and get the ball past him at least once or twice in this episode, or in this game rather. Can't score against him in a different game, can I? Because we're not playing Sunderland again. But this is obviously our former side. They were the guys that plucked us out of League 2 when we were at Cambridge United and gave us our first crack at this level. And then obviously we moved from them on to Lyon and then to Napoli and then to Manchester United, then to Atletico Madrid and now back to Arsenal. So we've been around the bush, or we've been around quite a few different leagues so far in this series. All the big leagues in Europe, apart from the Bundesliga so far. But I'm not sure whether we'll move on at the end of this year or whether we'll stay at Arsenal for another season. Probably stay on at least for one more season, considering we missed 3 months of this year thanks to that broken collarbone injury. But Zelalem's played me through nicely here. Try a cheeky little Ronaldo top to get inside. Go for this shot. Oh, another nice save by Costel Pantilimon. And it hasn't gone out for a corner. And Villa into Waris. Really, really fast Waris. We say he always goes to the northeast. In my career mode Road to Glory, he's at Newcastle, and here he's at Sunderland. But he's always going to one of the two sides in career mode. Another one of those scripted transfers, but they could get him a chance here. He's in the box, he's had the shot, and he's hit the side netting. He is a danger, regardless of the fact that he always comes to one of these two clubs. You can understand why they buy him, because he's a decent striker and dangerous as well. But fortunately for us, and unfortunately for them, he hit the side netting. Catamol into Jack Rodwell, back to Mvia, playing the ball about really nicely here, Sunderland. Some good football. They did play decent football when we were at Sunderland, and obviously we scored quite a few goals in that season as well, here in the Barclays Premier League. Can't remember whether we won the Golden Boot that season or not. I think we may have done, and we fired Sunderland into Champions League football in that particular season. That was the second season of this series. This is now season 6 here at Arsenal, so we're going to have to play a bit better than we used to try and get the better of this team today, but we are going to pick up a free kick there thanks to the push in my back. Santi may shoot, I presume he will. I hope he does, because he's got the ability to score from here. Over the wall, oh, off the woodwork. Brilliant free kick. Oh, I could have picked up on that if I was not too busy trying to show my dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction is not really the word I want. But you know what I mean. My disappointment at the fact that Santi hadn't been able to put that in the back of the net. That's the closest either side have come so far. Santi Cazorla smashing the post with a free kick. Santi, nice little ball into Rojas. I'm tightly marked by the defenders here, so I'm just going to try and find some space in the box if I can. Gibbs might get the cross in. I don't want to call for it too soon, otherwise he'll play a dodgy ball. But Santi's got it and he'll find me. Show some strength to hold off the defenders. Oh, and it has found its way into the back of the net. But it's Wilshere that's off celebrating. It must have taken a big deflection off him then. We'll have a look at the replay. Oh, well, I mean, the team scored a goal, so I can't be too disheartened. But I would have liked the goal for myself. Jack Wilshere, will we get an assist for that? I'm not really too sure whether we will. So good strength of the defender off there, had the shot, and it did look as if it hit Jack Wilshere in the shins, perhaps? Or it hit him on the knees, and then that took it over the goalkeeper. Can we get a better angle? That's a better angle, yeah. Just hit him on the knee, and that was what deflected it over the top of Pantilimon into the roof of the net. Arsenal 1, Sunderland 0. Here's Santi. I'm going to make the run around the outside. He's fed me in. I'm going to have to go inside. Oh, nearly nutmegged the defender. We'll pass it off. Can Wilshere finish it? No, he's fired it over the top of the bar. Chance for us to properly feed Jack Wilshere and to legitimately give him an assist for him to score a goal. But unfortunately this time, we see an even better replay here. My shot, oh yeah, it did take a big deflection. My left-footed shot may even have been going wide actually, but never mind. We almost fed Jack Wilshere for a legitimate, genuine assist there, but unfortunately his left-footed shot did go wide this time. Big ping by Santi. That's a gorgeous pass out to Joel Campbell. Brought it down first time really well. Also, could go on a lovely solo run. Draws the save out of the Romanian Pantilimon in between the sticks. Brilliant ball by Santi Cazorla. And then a gorgeous little run and skill move from Joel Campbell. They're making a change. Adam Johnson going off. And we've brought on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as well for Santi. So that pass was the last thing he's done. Özil gets that down to me. I just need a bit of space, which I don't really have here. We'll try. Oh, that was really nice. Can we finish it off? No, Jack Rodwell. Too strong for me. Oh, we did a really nice fake Rabona to send the defender. I just couldn't quite get my shot off. 13 minutes to go. Still 1-0. There goes the final whistle. It's Arsenal 1, Sunderland 0 with a final score. The deflected effort of our shot off Jack Wilshere's knee was enough to give us victory here. 3 points is very much welcome and will hopefully be pushing closer towards the Champions League spots with that here at Arsenal. Obviously, we're in the Champions League at present and we'll be through to the next round in this month, actually. Is it this month? I'll check the calendar. We should have European football this month, and we do. We've got Borussia Dortmund. Always Arsenal pulling Borussia Dortmund in the competitions. That's strange. Well, we'll see if we've been selected for Southampton then. Hopefully we have done, which will, if we have been, then, we're definitely back as the #1 striker being picked every week again. If we haven't, then our first team spot is in doubt. But it's not, because we're being pecked. We've been pecked for this one. We've been picked for this one as well. So we're starting every week again, which is fantastic. That hat-trick against Norwich really has set us back into a nice run of form. So hopefully we can be involved in this one again. Should have 8 goals there perhaps if Wilshere hadn't gotten in the way of my other shot. But 11 games played, 7 goals, 3 assists. A decent season now, to be fair. Now we've actually finally gotten the ball rolling. 5 goals in the league, as you can see on the left. And 2 assists in the league. The other assist came for England. No, there was a goal for England, not an assist. We got a goal, didn't we? And then we got injured. No, I don't want to exit. I want to play Southampton, please. Nice little back heel from Özil there into Toral. I'll have to come short for it and we'll lay it out wide. Is Debussy going to go solo? He is. He's going to go for a cheeky run. We'll call for the cross and we'll pick up a corner. Okay, first chance is going to go our way then, hopefully then, from this corner. If we can get on the end of it. Oxlade-Chamberlain to take. It is not headed my way. Bovu has actually brought that down quite comfortably on the edge of the box. Sims took his time getting rid of it, but has managed to get it away. Here's Reed into Jelle Vossen, but quite comfortably dealt with by Mesut Özil. Jack Wilshere, can we get another move going? We've got Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain down the line there for you, Kieran. If he's going to use him, no, he's gone inside to Özil. He's gone inside to me. Nice little turn around the defender. Chancing on the left peg to make it 1-0, which is exactly what we've done. Arsenal 1, Southampton 0. Sorry to celebrate in front of those Southampton fans. Let's go to the ones that are jumping up and down, shall we? There's our first goal of today. What is going on with my chest? That was very strange. It was really weird, that glitch, isn't it? Where they kind of just pump their chest out to celebrate, and it almost as if they have like triangle boobs, like that old Madonna costume. It's ridiculous. But anyway, regardless of that, we have just scored to go 1-0 up. That turn is what made it, completely sending the defender, and then a really nice finish gliding it into the far top corner. Arsenal 1, Southampton 0, and fingers crossed that isn't going to be the last of our goal scoring in this game now. Bright orange hair on him, similar to mine, but here's Beauview, back to Vossen. He's gone into the box, Beauview. He's just so big. They're number 14. Look at the size of him compared to everybody else on the pitch. Reed especially, this tiny little ginger guy in the box, had the chance to go down for a penalty. Decided against actually going to ground. Should have done, though, as far as I'm concerned. Could have won himself a spot kick there. Oh, they might not need to. Szczesny needed to come out and smother that. Beauview involved again. Seems to be a centre mid for them. I foot-headed Beauview, but it's clearly not the same guy, because he is like 6'7" and white, and the guy that I foot-headed is 5'8", a right mid and black. So it's not the same guy. He must be either a regen or just someone that isn't on Ultimate Team. But here's Coquelin. I'll call for through ball. Ah, not exactly what I was after there, and very well defended by Yoshida. Coquelin into Ertzl. Across to Toral. Nobody's making a move on the outside of him. Debussy's decided to stay back. Going solo though here, Toral. Debussy has finally decided to make a move forward. And it's actually Oxlade-Chamberlain. Debussy still hasn't decided to make a move forward. Toral on the ball though. I'll call for it in here if he can find me. Good first touch. Good sets up for a decent shot. Well blocked. Is Ursel going to chase that? No. We're going to pick up a corner in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Ryan Bertrand couldn't keep it in. Call for the cross from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Is it going to come my way? It has gone towards the man in the middle, which wasn't me. It was Ursel who got crunched and stayed down injured, Mesut Özil. But Fraser Forster... No, it's Koscielny holding that ankle. Fraser Forster just landed on his ankle, I think, and then he's done a forward roll and he stayed down hurt. Well, hopefully he's not going to be out for too long. That was strange. Normally they just give it back to yours because the referee wanted to blow the half-time whistle. Never mind. 1-0 up at half-time, and hopefully we can continue that into the second half. I would like a second, though. Southampton are a little bit more dangerous going forward than Sunderland were, so we may need a second. But we've lost Koscielny, so we'll be weaker defensively as well. Free kick for Southampton. Sims is going to take it. They've just put on Dusan Tadic, who obviously is a very creative midfielder. So we're going to have to keep our wits about us defensively whilst trying to extend this lead at the other end. But so far, this second half's been pretty dead. Not really too much to report to this stage, to be completely honest. A couple of substitutions. They brought on James Ward-Prowse at half-time, but no real goal-scoring opportunity. Schneidlin might be able to create something for them here, but Tadic seems rather reluctant to go around the outside. But here is James Ward-Prowse. They've got Nathaniel Klein in support out wide, working it about really nicely here though, Southampton. James Ward-Prowse is going to find a teammate eventually, gets it to Sims. They're going to have a shot. They might do now. Jelle Vossen has the shot, finds the back of the net. There's the equaliser. Nothing had happened to that point in the second half, but unfortunately, Southampton have pulled themselves back level. Mentioned that we thought we might need a second to kill the game off. We really do need a second now if we want to get ourselves a win. Joel Campbell going on a bit of a run straight from kickoff after they've scored. We work the ball about nicely. Here's Ertzl. There's not really much space, but he has been able to get it to me. First touch isn't the best. May have to go back to Mesut here. We've given it to Toral. He's had the shot. Draws a good save out of Fraser Forster, and we'll get a corner. Can we get ourselves back in front immediately? I'm going to pull to the front post. We scored a header at the near post in the last episode, but Fraser Forster's come straight out for that and punched it very, very dominantly. We're going to get the throw in. Hopefully it will go our way. I can't see the lines when it has. Right, okay. Well, let's try and get it back in towards the box then, shall we? Toral will bring that down. I'll call for it here. Oh, do I have a shot? Do I have a shot? I might do. Got around the defender. We'll give it a crack. Blocked well by Schneidlin. Oh well, just under 20 minutes left to go for us to get ourselves a winner. Final whistle's gone then. That goal from Jelle Vossen was enough to give them a point travelling up from the south coast here to North London. A draw, 1-1 at the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Southampton 1. We got the goal though, so pleased to be on the score sheet. Just disappointed that it wasn't a winning goal. But we'll see where we are in the league right now. We had, prior to this game, gotten ourselves up into 4th, but with Liverpool and Man United winning there, as you saw, I'm not sure whether we'll still be there. And Laurent Koscielny's going to be out for 4 weeks. That's annoying. That's really annoying. We are down in 5th, actually. Unfortunately, that point has meant that we've dropped below Manchester City, but we're only a single point behind Man United in 3rd. So it's still all to play for with 13 games to go. We are still in the Champions League, of course, as well. So fingers crossed we can do well in all competitions that we still remain in. Of course, at the end of this month, on the 1st of March, we have the Capital One Cup final against Liverpool at Wembley as well. So we're still in 3 different competitions, the Capital One Cup, Champions League and the BPL. So drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, and subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any further videos. There'll be an episode of the Career Mode Road to Glory later on tonight, and there'll be another episode of this tomorrow afternoon as well. If you don't know what and when I upload, there is a schedule in the description of every video and on the About tab on the channel page as well. So if you want to know what I upload and when I upload it, that's the way to find out. If you want to know when I stream, etc., then follow me on Twitter and follow me on Twitch. All links will be down below. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.